Took this trade in the G period. Normally I would trim this off, but I'm going to let this run a little bit so you can see how many times it bounced back and forth and kind of how I was looking for my targets. This is sped up about 3 times what it normally was, so everything's going to look a lot faster. But you'll still get the idea. Normally I would trim this off, but I thought we would, after that big run up there in the G and F period, in the E and F period, I thought we would at least get back to that POC. So I was looking to get at the top of that node, kind of up by the A period and at least above that value area, right in there where I put that blue line. And then that's the open is the orange dash line. And then I was kind of fighting that high from yesterday, which is the red line. You can see how they're just kind of fighting both ways. That was coming off the VWAP, so I think people were thinking, that we're going to bounce off that VWAP and maybe head back higher. But I really felt that, like I said, after that big run up in the D and E period, E and the F period, when we come back into that big node that the POC is in there, you can see it basically from the value area high to the value area low. I just thought there was a chance that we would get to that POC at least, and then because you had that big overnight POC there as well. I think right in here I entered one. So we got up got to my blue line, so I entered one contract. I was fine just keeping one. If we got up to that next blue line there that I put there, I would enter another contract. Otherwise, I would take the one, and I was looking for that POC for my target. Like I was saying, you can see the big volume profile there that starts at the value area high and the value area low. It kind of bubbles out there. I just thought that we might, start to kind of rotate within that range. Here we get up above my blue line again. And I'm just looking for the top of that node. I'm looking for it to push or try to get up there and fail, basically. That's what I wanted. And you'll see I kind of move my stops out of the way. Again, keep in mind this is 3 times the regular speed, so things were moving a lot slower than this. Right in there, I had my second one, get my stops out of the way. And if we started heading for that overnight high, I would get out of this. But you can see how it went right to the top of that node. Here's where it starts to let off and starts falling back in. I want to get through the open. I'm looking at that G low, which is also the high from yesterday. I want to see that we get through that area. I was tempted to take one before that area, but if we come down there and did kind of a hard stop, I would definitely take one. I had that measured out. I think it was 27 ticks basically to there. And then the next thing I'd be looking at is that F flow. See how nice we come down in there? So I took my first target there at I think that was about 40 some ticks. And we pushed right through there. I thought we were going to head right to the POC, but it bounced up and I took it at the 40 ticks there because I just didn't want to wait. And we do end up completing that POC run. And then we bounce out of there.